Well, hello, I'm Patty from AldermanFarms. I'm going to talk to you about how we made this goat hut today for about $50. This is our new goat hut that Tommy has been working on. Price of lumber so high, we use landscape timbers, and I'm liking the way they've done. He used these giant nails that he drilled a hole and then hammered them in. And I mean giant. And so we've already got our milk stand in here. We've actually been using it just out in the open. I put the tarp for the back. This is a 6x8, is it, Tommy? 6x8 tarp, and we've just zip tied it on here. I did use those roofing nails to hammer it along the bottom, and we're hoping to be able to do the same thing. You see, got the nails going along there. We're hoping to do the same thing with the top tarp. I'm fixing to put it on now. And then we're gonna, we'll zip tie it with the edges, hopefully. And well, we'll see what we do. We're not quite sure exactly how we're gonna do it, but we'll figure it out as we go. But this is very similar to the way I made my greenhouse, or the way Tommy made my greenhouse. And so, but this is going to be my goat hut and milking area. We build more of these. I might just have one that's dedicated for my milking and then have others dedicated for goats and their babies. All right, here is the finished product. We're not truly finished with the front. I'm thinking we may put some PVC under here to make this stand out to where it's kind of like a front porch. So when it rains, it'll land more out here than maybe falling on the inside. So we haven't attached that part of the tarp yet. We could come back with zip ties and do it with zip ties. And I wanted to say this is an automotive tarp. We found it in the automotive department. They were out of them with the regular ones. And so we found these in the automotive. So they're kind of a different color. I actually just did some zigzag on the back here. In the grommets, we did nail the grommets down, and I accidentally pulled one out down here. So Tommy's going to have to come back and redo that, or either I will. But I'm very pleased with the way it's turned out. This was a very, very cheap goat hut. It didn't take that long. It actually did take us a long time because we started and stopped quite a few times. But honestly, it could be done in probably 2 hours if you had all your materials and everything. We actually had the cattle panels that we used on it. We used 2 cattle panels. We used 4 landscape timbers, 2 tarps, and we already had the roof and nails. So we only have about $50 in this. That's not counting the cattle panels because we already had them and they were bent up and stuff, and we're using them like they are. But I believe if you were to want to build this goat hut, I think you could do it with having to buy everything for about $80 to $100, and that's not a bad price for a goat shelter. I don't believe I've actually said that the goat shelter is 8x8. Because we have, you know, we used the landscape timbers and we did not cut them at all. So I'm really pleased with this goat shelter. It'll keep them dry and it'll keep them warm. We can actually put another tarp on the front if we want to. We could actually put a gate or a door on the front if we want to lock them in there. And that's, I really wanted to have that option, like when I have a mama that has babies. If we 8x8, it's plenty enough room for them right at first for the first few days, just to keep them away from the other goats. Until they learn to nurse real well and stuff like that. So it's the perfect size for even for them to labor in and to have their babies. This is the way I like things to happen. I couldn't find Bean this morning because she was hiding with her baby. Look how beautiful. A big old baby. You did so good. See if it's a boy or a girl. Oh, he's beautiful. Beautiful Bean. Yeah. I said he. I wonder if it's a he. She doesn't want me to get near it. She did so good all by herself. Yeah, Bean, you did good. Is it a boy or a girl? Huh? Is it a boy or a girl? Yeah, you did good. It's a boy. But that's okay. She's got a healthy baby. He's ready to eat. Really strong. Really strong, huh?
Uh-oh, now Bean might be getting confused.
So, this is what we're doing with Brownie's babies, because she's not wanting them to nurse, and I just milked her. We put her on the milk stand, and we held her and let the babies nurse, and then I milked a little bit out, and she's just not making much milk. So, this one here, the little boy had gotten kind of skinny looking, and so we just think they're not getting enough. So this is some of Bean's milk. She's making plenty, and she only has one baby, so we're going to supplement until Brownie straightens out. And this is the next day, and look what we found. Some more babies. So our kidding is over for this year. Valentine has had her babies. One boy and one girl. He says, hello there. You want another bottle? They were out laying in the sun. Valentine's making plenty of milk. Aren't goat babies just the cutest? We'll see you next time.